and no losses on the season. And we are underway. Duke with the opening tip. Jordan Oliver runs the point. Redshirt junior out of Prosper, Texas. A couple of years spent at Baylor.
Jordan Oliver had an Achilles injury. She sat out for 594 games before playing in the home opener this week. They're sure she was excited to get back out on the court. Blue Devils come out and pressure, dead ball, made baskets, give them an opportunity to get in this full court press, and immediately Charleston Southern turns the ball over.
Forces a steal, a pass back to Celeste Taylor, and they'll reset. So the starting five for Charleston Southern. It's a very young team. Taylor, the senior, with the lay-in there, the first basket of the night for the Blue Devils, and she gets the steal. Can't get it to fall. Awkward shot following that. Nice recovery by the Blue Devils, and then the left-handed. 13 points in their opener, which was a win against Georgia College. They led almost wire to wire, 81-46 earlier this week.
And she's a transfer. She's a transfer from Oklahoma State. So
and some stingy full-court defense. Oliver goes to the high post. It's a handoff to Taylor now. Nearly a steal and a fast break for Charleston Southern. Instead, baseline.
13 rebounds, and she's only 5'7". She's quite an athlete.
There's Albin receiving the inbound. Distributing from the lane, and the three. Of course, star player for the Tennessee Lady Volunteers and the late, great Pat Summitt.
Charleston Southern starting to figure out that press. Nice job getting through it, but then they've got to get into the half-court offense, and executing that press is eating up some time off the clock. Seniors, one of their returners, she had 12 points and 4 rebounds in their opener. Shot 5 for 5 from the floor, 2 for 2 from the three-point line. She can put it in the basket.
Pump fake from Brown, gets a lane, and
take it to the rim. That versatility is a really nice piece for the Blue Devils.
Mid-range off the side for Albin. Brown the board. Ahead to Taylor. A look up, and Oliver. It's now Jasmine Jackson through a couple of defenders. Had it maybe knocked away. And it goes back to the Blue Devils.
Nice shot fake by the freshman, though. She's got a little too far down there. Duke's got great size. Finds her teammate Horsdale for the nice open three.
And a nifty basket. Inbound goes down to the post. Corusdale swats it away.
That's great execution.
And here's Reagan Richardson.
I think we may see, depending on opponent, depending on practice, different lineups for Duke. They've got the ability to go big. They've got the ability to go athletic. They've got the ability to go fast. I think we might see a variety of lineups, but it's really not who starts on this team. Everybody has a role. Everybody knows their role. And there
have fallen for them, all from distance. Here's a long one for Duke, and it rattles off the side for Day Wilson. She gets a second chance, and it's in.
Great pass, getting feet set, ready to catch and shoot.
From the high post into Richard.
Very little time to operate in the half court.
Hicks with under 10 to shoot. Duke wasting no time. Numbers. Another layup for Reagan Richards.
Well, and feeding the post is an art. When somebody has a high hand, sometimes you got to drop it down low, bounce it in.
Pass back, and the float.
She's one of only 5 ACC freshmen of the year in Blue Devil history. The last 10 years ago, Elizabeth Williams. It's been a while since Duke.
There's another takeaway.
It's Alba Garcia, the freshman from Spain. Duke's taking away the driving lines. They're taking away the passing lanes, and every shot is contested.
Look at this one.
An opportunity for transit. Scoring barrage continues for Duke.
Day Wilson, open look from distance. Offensive rebound, though, goes down to Taylor. That full court pass by Oliver reminds me of something that Kara Lawson mentioned to us. She talked about Oliver as one of those.
I mean, she's just a true athlete.
Tips that one up into the air for Day Wilson. Again, Blue Devils on the run. The no-look bounce. And Balogun.
I think Coach Garcia right now just wanting to get out of this half, get her team into the locker room, settle them down a little bit, and let's hope here there's a good offensive possession. Got to set good screens. You have to cut hard. The passes have to be strong. Oliver doing a nice job getting over that high screen, and there's the high.
For the Blue Devils.
Certainly showing all the talent they have as Taylor launches it at the buzzer. They just really have dominated in every facet of this game. So it'll be interesting to see what Charleston Southern chooses to do coming out of the locker room. They've been in man-to-man the entire game. They go back to the horn set.
Oliver out to Celeste Taylor. They work it inside. And Taya Corrisdale unable to hit, but another chance. Lee Volker from mid-range. Shemaya Lay overthrows a pass in the lane.
That was one of the first offensive transition opportunities.
Pump fake by Zaire Hicks. A dish out. Another tough contested jumper for Kennedy Jackson. How about that one? Palmed by Oliver. Forwards it to receive it on her own.
She's starting the break with the rebound. Just giving you a little bit of everything. And that's what Coach Lawson meant when she said she can play every position and she can impact the game in so many ways. Nice position down low. Her dues is an assistant, and she's got an opportunity, had an opportunity to work in some programs with some great head coaches. And it's how you learn in this game. You go to different programs, you learn different systems, different philosophies. In addition to, she played her college ball at Villanova for the legendary Harry Perretta. She said he's still a mentor, he still calls, he watches her games.
Received the rebound. They're going to be the one that brings it up the floor. So it allows for less steps, fewer steps in pushing the tempo and a counterattack.
Duke defense, nice job, nice footwork by DeJesus.
Shemaya Lay breaks the slump for Charleston Southern. Over 5 minutes without a field goal and a quick. And Shea Bolin gets her first basket.
Shea Bolin, the freshman from Massachusetts, comes off the bench and scores. Duke still in their full court press.
That's a bit of a surprise, right?
You know, it's
Albin quickly into the front court, out for a three-pointer.
I like that, though, and that's part of their offensive philosophy. Attack and take the first available shot as
forced up shot by Catherine Albin. And a pass ahead to Jesus. As we see substitutions, more of them in for Duke. Emma Coble, number 15 in white there, top of your screen. And for the first time. Charleston Southern, they like to go to Jackson. Free throw department has been very good to the Blue Devils. 25 of 31 from the stripe tonight. Sort of counteracting that 34 of 37 they allowed versus North Carolina A&T.
Players that can defend at a high level. They've got depth, they've got more athleticism, they've got more height, a little bit of everything as DeJesus cleans it.
Looked to be rebounded by Charleston Southern, but DeJesus just rips it away and gets another basket for Duke.
Good look inside. Nice.
Jackson now with 6 points on 3 of 6 shooting. Coble with it. Working with Balogun.
AC 2019 ACC Freshman of the Year.
Coble to steal. Streaking and Balogun, wide open lane, too strong. Lewis there. On Sunday, some power conference opponents on the way for them, including number 6 UConn.
Excited to see Texas A&M come in here. And Joni Taylor, we talked about her earlier, their former Georgia coach, who's now the Texas A&M coach, and see what.
63-point lead. Another block. And another run-up for Duke. As Volker now into double figures.
Five players, 5 double-digit scorers in this one for the Blue Devils. Charleston Southern continues to spread the floor, looking for driving lines. Duke continues to close them up. Long-range bucket and go.
Miss of a 3 for Duke coming up tomorrow night on ACC Network. USC Upstate visits the Blue Devils on the men's side.
Really nice read on that back cut there, but just unable to convert.
Albin, a cross-up. Albin out for another
And for both teams, early in the season, there's a lot of pieces you have to put together. And every game, you put another brick in the wall.
Here's Coble on the drive. Nice pass.
Monty Lewis, transfer from Wisconsin, one of those 11 transfers on this Duke roster.
At the Albin, making things happen.
Wow, you can see why the coaches are so excited about her.
She had a couple of early fouls in this one. It's limited her time on the floor. Jasmine Jackson weaves through the lane, puts it off the front. Bolin gets the bounce. Bolin again. Really just forcing some shots up, but she's making good on some of them.
Vanessa de Jesus here is just going to hold it and let this clock run out. Duke with 100, and you don't see that 1-1-1 on the scoreboard very often. 111 points in this one. 61-point victory.
6 plays.